Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and thanks for tuning in. Tonight I made a really delicious and easy lasagna. Everyone loved it and it turned out really cheesy and delicious. I hope you give this one a try. You don't need much ingredients to start. I had 1 pound of ground beef, ricotta cheese, some other kinds of cheeses, just the easy kind already shredded up in the bags. I started out by cutting up my 2 onions and just peeling those. You want to dice them fairly small just so they cook well and they're more evenly distributed. You don't want big chunks of onion. So I'm working on my cutting skills, but I tried to get those as small as I could. I'm sure I'll get better as I go along, and you guys will too. But I just added that to a bowl to have that ready to throw in. Prepping's the key. This lasagna is super easy. It can honestly be done in like an hour. On a weeknight, it's not so bad, especially if you enjoy cooking. But that was my second onion. I'm just cutting up there as well. And you really only need 2 dishes to dirty for this. 1 pan for on top of the stove to start with the meat, cooking that. And the onions, everything will be cooked pretty much except for the noodles when you put it in the oven. And just follow your noodle box instructions for the temperature of the oven and how long. My noodles I used for the lasagna was about 40 minutes and at 400 degrees. So I'm just starting out with my onions first. I like them really soft, so I like to add those in first. Added a little bit of oil to my pan as well and had that on medium. Did a super helping of garlic there, just the pre-minced up garlic. I don't like cutting garlic, so I always use that. And there it's steaming away on the medium heat. Just adding in my ground beef, and I'm gonna go ahead and break that up. Nice and soft. I did not have this one frozen, so it was kind of nice. I usually take from the freezer, but this one was just sitting in the fridge ready to go. And like I said, this is a perfect weeknight dinner. Honestly, you can impress with this. So I'm just stirring that, and it speeds up the cooking time if you keep it covered too. Like I said, on the medium heat on the stovetop. Super quick. That was like done in like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Just adding my 2 cans of sauce. I use marinara sauce, but you can use whatever kind you like. 4 cheese, whatever, anything works. So in a bowl here, you're going to want to create your cheese mixture. I'm just adding in my thing of ricotta. And then I ended up adding in half a thing of cottage cheese. Could add the whole thing of cottage cheese, and then I added just 1 packet of the shredded cheese. That's just a 6 cheese blend. You can use just mozzarella if you want, but I find the 6 cheese adds that extra flavor. And there goes in that half thing of cottage cheese. Honestly, next time I might use the whole thing of cottage cheese. I added in 2 eggs just to help everything combine together, just that extra little bit of liquid. I was just hunting for a spoon, and also I added in a handful of basil and a handful of oregano, and also did a fair shaking of salt there. So I just mixed that all up. And those are my go-to seasonings for anything like Italian lasagna, but honestly, you can use whatever you have. It's not a make it or break it, right? So, but it did turn out really good. It's just getting organized here. Get everything within arm's reach to make it nice and easy. That sauce looks so good. And I just started by layering it. Real simple. Like I said, everything's cooked. Your meat's cooked before it even goes in the oven, so it's literally just a matter of following the noodle instructions. I'm just layering those down. 4 fit my pan fairly well. I love these noodles. These I just got at my local grocery store. Adding in a layer of the cheese. Doesn't have to be perfect because when it cooks, it all melts together. Did another layer of noodles. I think by the end I ended with like 4 layers of noodles. And then putting it in the oven. I did not top the top layer with cheese because I didn't want it to burn. You'll see I do that near the end. So I let it cook for the 40 minutes at 400 uncovered. And then I took it out and added that last bag of cheese to the entire top, you'll see after. And then put it back in for 5 minutes just for the cheese to melt. But it comes together super quick. And there was tons of leftovers. Like, it depends on how many are in your family, but it's just my husband and I, so just 2 of us eating. So there was lots of leftovers for us for the next couple days, which works because then I don't have to cook tomorrow, right? You can also freeze this too if you want. That works out good. There, that was my last layer, and I was just putting that cheese back in the fridge until it was done, but I had skipped the part where I added the cheese, but I just layered it on top. And then I had put it back in for 5 minutes with the cheese on top, following the 40 minutes. And then when it comes out, you want to let it sit for at least 10 minutes before you slice into it. I hope you guys are liking the channel, and if you'd like and subscribe to help me grow, that would be greatly appreciated. Thanks guys, until the next one.